New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy is not from the state of New Jersey. He's from the state of Massachusetts. He is a Wall Street banker who was an ambassador for President Obama and is nothing more than an establishment tool slash puppet. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, he appeared on Meet the Press this weekend, and golly, I avoid talking about this man because I like to keep things nice and fun and cheery on the channel. But without further ado, let's get into him and Andrea Mitchell over here. Come on.
Murphy of New Jersey. Governor Murphy, welcome back to the Meet the Press. I see you are at the Jersey Shore, and the beaches behind you look empty, but there are people going to the beaches, and many of them are not wearing masks. What is your message to people in New Jersey, and should there be a mandatory mask order?
Okay, so first and foremost, no, this whole thing has been nonsense. Let's be real. A 99% survival rate is nothing to fear. This entire episode is just establishment driven drivel. But look at his face, man. Like, yeah. Like, this guy has the most punchable face, for real. Like, as much as I complain about, as much as I used to complain about Chris Christie, he would have never been okay with just relinquishing constitutional rights and making the type of demands that government really shouldn't be making. But let's hear what this jackass has to say. NBC News is the worst. They really are. Come on.
Good morning, Andrea, and indeed we're on the gem of the Jersey Shore here. Most of the beaches are quite crowded. Yes, the answer is unequivocally wear a mask. The virus outside is a lot less lethal than it is inside, but when in doubt, when you're going out, put on a mask.
Golly, you are so fake, phony, and scary, yeah. For real. If you're scared, stay home. I will always recommend, if you are scared, stay home. But as far as, oh yeah, you have to put on this mask, it really is just a matter of, those who would exert corporate control, like authoritarian control. It really is just a matter of them basically getting their rocks off.
Shore here, most of the beaches are quite crowded. Yes, the answer is unequivocally wear a mask. The virus outside is a lot less lethal than it is inside, but when in doubt, when you're going out, put on a mask.
Well, the president downplayed the pandemic in his speeches this weekend, and in fact said that 99% of the cases shows no harm. What is your response to the president's messaging?
Honestly, his response doesn't matter because you're a governor. You should be doing your job in ensuring and enshrining the constitutional rights of your constituency. But because he is just nothing but a puppet, let's hear what he has to say. Hate you, NBC News. I really do. I hate your terrible, terrible videos.
Listen, this thing is lethal. New Jersey's paid an enormous price. We've lost over 13,000 confirmed fatalities from COVID-19. We're starting to see a small spikes in reinfection from folks coming back from places like Myrtle Beach. And
you want to hear something fun? Is that he threw a bunch of dead bodies in nursing homes. And so you are a major cause for that spike, that quote unquote spike, sir.
And as well as in Florida, other hot spots. To me, it says we need a national strategy. We're only as strong as our weakest link right now. As you mentioned in the outset of the program,
you're never going to be president. You will never be president. And you know what, guys, since I've started this channel, my main focus has been getting cannabis done on November 3rd, right? And then getting the hell out of New Jersey. But I don't want to leave Jersey to this dipshit. Like, seriously, like, yo, this guy's completely awful, man. Like, so there's a part of me that's just like, you know what? 2021, I got another mission, and that is getting Phil Murphy the hell out of office. Jerk. Come on.
I said we went through hell. We cannot afford to go through hell again. We need a national strategy, I think, right now, and masking has got to be at the core of that.
And you and your neighboring states, the Governor Cuomo, notably in New York, the Governor of Connecticut, having quarantines against people coming in from hotspots. How do you enforce that?
Well, at one level, it's difficult. We have to ask people to do the right thing, to be responsible. And by the way, New Jerseyans, by the millions, have done the right thing since the get-go. So if folks are coming back into our state, if they've been traveling to a hotspot or they're visiting here, as you also mentioned, New York and Connecticut, we're doing this with them as well. We're asking folks to self-quarantine. We have contact tracers that take their information down, and we try to run every one of these cases to the ground, but it's mostly a personal responsibility that we're asking folks to do the right thing.
Dude, okay, so you can't sit here and make government mandates and then talk about personal responsibility. If someone decides not to wear a mask or do any of this other stuff, no, then it's their right not to. I'm sorry, whether you like it or not, and it's your right to, operate accordingly. Let me tell you guys something. I go into tons of stores around here, particularly stores that know me. And they're like, ain't nobody worried about no mask. Like, nobody care about no mask. This is something that you guys have determined over once again, a survival rate of 99.5%. All right. I'll be generous. A 99.5% survival rate, because the more, you have people infected, but not dying, the lower the death rate gets. That's just decent math. So to sit here with those types of numbers and be like, oh yes, everybody needs to throw on a mask and change. We need a new normal. You're full of shit. Not a fan of NBC. Your video.
Have your contact tracers come up with any evidence so far?
Well, I mentioned there was a wedding in Myrtle Beach, and we absolutely have evidence of folks who were at that wedding who came back up to New Jersey, folks who were visiting there, and we've got other cases that we're running down. That's the one that's most recent and most prevalent.
So, okay. There's a lot more interstate travel than people really realize, I guess, because there is no way, even with your little tracer squad that you got running around here trying to connect the dots, it's really hard to sit here and really hamper down and lock in interstate travel, particularly when you are relying on the honor system. My guy. This is just a waste of time. You're just wasting time. Come on. You.
But do you think that there should be a national mask requirement?
I do, Andrea. It's become almost not even debatable. Certainly when you're going out, and absolutely indoors.
This is an authoritarian asshole. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. This is the type of person that feels like they have every right to tell you how to live your life. This is like a Bloomberg. This is like a Kamala Harris. This is really like the type of individual who does not respect your rights to go about and live your life the way that you so desire. And so seriously, honestly, like I've been saying, I want to get the hell out of Jersey. I really do. But this is home, right? This is my home state. This is where I'm from. It's literally tattooed on my arm. And to leave it in the hands of Murphy and all the D-bags that, let it happen is it's a little tough for me. I'm not going to lie. And so I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for ways in which I can, help get this a-hole gone, because he has been a mistake. He was a horrible mistake. And the crazy part is that if you check my content from, years back, from 2016, 2017, I was warning about this, and yet nobody listened. Everybody was like, no, it'll be fine. It's all good. You shouldn't be concerned about this guy that's not even from here. Just getting the red carpet rolled out for him to become the governor of a state he ain't from and has no connection to. Yeah, guys, we got screwed. We got royally screwed in this deal. Punchable face.
I've mentioned this virus is a lot more lethal inside than outside, but if you're leaving your house, put on a mask. I think it ought to be a national requirement.
Now, with very little warning last week, you delayed the reopening of restaurants. And I have to tell you, I don't need to tell you, because I'm sure you've been hearing it, that restaurant owners are really upset. Amy Russo, a restaurant owner, told the New York Times, she's in Asbury Park, not that far from you, that it's appalling, especially now. We've done the buying, we do Sunday for Monday deliveries, we've got the food in. It's insane. They're taking a huge hit having bought all of that food, the cleaning supplies. What do you tell those people?
Listen, we have nothing but sympathy for them, believe me, and it's why we need direct federal cash assistance to states so that we can help those restaurants and small businesses out.
Okay, what did he just say? Did he sit here and pretend like he gave a shit about what happened with these folks' business, and then try to springboard as a means in which to beg for federal funding? Okay, hold on. I might have messed that up. I really could have. He might have been talking over. Did he really just do what I heard him just do? Did he really just sit there and use the fact that he screwed over all of these different people as a means to start begging for federal funding? You are garbage, sir. You are, oh my goodness. Like, yo, you really sat here and used the people of New Jersey, the businesses, the small businesses of New Jersey as as bait. This guy is evil. This guy is evil, fam. Let me see if I can get any more. You know what? Screw it. We're done here. I'm done. I don't even want to. I don't even want to go through this anymore. All the internet stuff. If you like this, also like this. Like, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like are the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? I literally have the worst governor in the entirety of the United States. I really do. This guy is evil. And I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure he only serves one term. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until the next one.